It's perfect right now. Okay. Let me see. Got it. No, it's okay. The minute. Hey, I'm back. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. The chat.
Capture the objectives. Enemy taking C.
Up, there we go. Up. Perfect.
Bravo.
No, no.
Enemy in sight! Flag out! Enemy in sight. Sentry gun ready to deploy. Reloading! Sentry gun deployed. EMP systems ready. Reloading! EMP systems incoming. Enemy down! Enemy UAV spotted. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. Get down! Tango down! We've taken the lead. Sentry gun ready for deployment.
Oh my god. What?
Losing B. Enemy sentry gun deployed. We've taken the lead. Down! I will end you. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. We lost Bravo. We're capturing B. Losing Alpha. We're almost there. Keep it up. In sight. Be advised. We're capturing C.
Come on, the toxic dog is back.
Deny me and be defeated. Enemy in sight. Why you feel the shadows?
Nice.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
There we go. I think it's better to stream to vertical, you know.
Capture the objectives. Enemy taking A. Enemy UAV spotted. Capture Charlie. Enemy has A. Enemy contact. Flag out. Target down. Enemy down.
You camping?
Target down.
He is.
Enemy taking B in sight.
Oh. Ça campe ou pas? Ça campe pas.
Enemy shock RC is down. Enemy has B. We've
Un
taken
cancer ce fils de chien là, il joue comme un chien lui ce bâtard là.
Hostile hunter killer drone inbound.
Target down. Smoke out.
Reloading. Cover me.
Contact enemy.
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
Enemy down.
We lost the lead.
Enemy down.
Hostile hunter killer drone.
Oh la 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 la
Enemy
la.
shock RC is coming. We lost the lead.
Target down.
Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted.
Target down.
De fou ce bâtard là.
Sentry gun ready to deploy. Sentry gun deployed.
Target down.
Camping quoi lui?
Hostile sentry gun in your AO. EMP systems ready. EMP systems incoming. Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed.
Toxique. Les gars, c'est des joueurs toxiques de dingue. De dingue.
Defeated. Don't let this happen again.
Je joue comme un truc de yinche là un peu là. Ah si. Ah là 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 là, ça campe de dingue.
Domination. Capture the objectives. Enemy taking Charlie. Enemy has Charlie.
I got shot. Reloading. Cover me.
Enemy down.
We're capturing C. Losing Bravo.
Target down. Tango down.
We've taken the lead. All positions locked down. Hold your positions. Losing C. Objective almost complete. Keep it up. We've taken the lead.
Enemy contact.
Friendly care package inbound. Hunter drone deployed. Losing B. Sentry gun ready to deploy. We lost Alpha. EMP systems incoming.
Oh, already? Déjà.
Capture the objectives.
Frag out.
Capturing C. A. Our APS is ready. Sentry gun deployed. Our APS deployed. Losing Bravo. taken the lead. Capturing Alpha. RAPS deployed. Friendly care package inbound. Winning this one. Losing Charlie.
Enemy down.
Losing EMP systems ready. We lost Charlie. Sentry gun deployed. Friendly flame knot activated. RAPS is ready. We've taken the lead. UAV online.
Enemy down.
RAPS deployed.
Nice one, nice one. Bien joué, bien joué. Bien joué. Hein.
Targets in sight.
Nice work. Well done.
Which mod do you want to do? I don't know. Here we go. Coastal, Coastal. Coastal is a good man. Go.
Search and destroy. Defend the objectives.
Sniper down.
Enemy has dropped the bomb. The enemy has the bomb.
Contact with enemy.
Last one.
Enemy down.
Ah!
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Defend the objective.
Whoa!
Bomb spot. spotted.
I had not seen him, my god.
The enemy has the bomb. Last man standing. Finish it.
Oh, we are playing with a bot. Putain, on joue avec un bot, quoi. C'est quoi ce délire là?
Ready up.
Ah, ça me rend fou, ça.
Defend the objectives.
Grenade!
Bomb has been planted.
No! What?
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
I will end you.
Guys.
Defend the objective.
Grenade out!
The bomb has been planted.
Nice.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Changing map! Cover me!
The bomb has been planted.
Oh, you got it. Nice. Bien joué.
Nice work.
Well done.
Ready for the next round.
Well done, well done.
Destroy the objective.
plus. The best camper. The best of the best camper of the game.
It's all up to you now. Finish the mission. We got the bomb.
Behind you, derrière toi, mec. Derrière toi, mec.
Lost the bomb. Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired.
Vas-y, c'est bon, je me casse. Moi, je joue pas avec eux, mon gars, ils savent pas jouer.
Bomb dropped.
Ils savent pas jouer, gros, laisse tomber. En normal, mais pas en ranked. Ils sont claqués au sol en ranked. Vas-y. Tire-moi ça, là.
Mission failed.
Ah, les gars, vous savez pas jouer. J'ai juré, vous ne savez pas jouer, les gars. Vas-y. Ah, je vais... PS béton, gros, c'est trop, là. Ah, vas-y. Moi tranquille. Moi tranquille, vous savez pas jouer, les gars. Hey, Raphael. How are you, Raphael? Good to see you. I hope you had a good Saturday at home.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Frag out.
Here's a mythic. What do you mean?
You were the last one.
It's good.
Let's go this way.
Defend A.
I know, shut up.
The bomb has been planted.
I will go to hay.
Enemy shock RC is coming.
What? What?
Get down! Sniper!
Lost that round.
Very
It's
strange.
not over yet.
You have no sculpture more. Ooh, you're lucky. What the fuck is... What was happening? Did you see that?
Defend the objective.
He was shooting me through the wall. Never seen that. What?
警戒してください。
Sniper!
No, come on, come on. He's playing... It's very strange, you know? He was shooting me through the wall, you know, and then I said, wow, what was possible? Look at what bang I was killed. I don't know. I don't know, I don't know. It's good. It's good. He was shooting me through the well. I don't know how was possible to do that. So you know what's the reason when I have no school now? Tell me, what's the reason?
Spotted.
You sick maybe? Are you sick? Or something else?
It's all up to you now.
Nice, 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 nice.
Next round.
Well done. Shut up, shut up, shut up.
待機中です
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
on the zone. The brother.
Enemy has dropped the bomb.
Got it?
Last one. Complete the mission. We got the bomb.
待機中です警戒してください
My god, it's because the Baguio Chiffon. Oh my god, really? You have a Chiffon right now in your country? It's scary. Two super typhoons is forming the coast. Already? Oh my god, it's so scary. Are you afraid of that?
Frag out.
Or maybe you're used to it.
The bomb has been planted.
It's common. Yes, I know. It's common in your country. We are not used to it. We have not that, you know, in our country, you know. It's not common for French people, you know. We can have, you know, we can have a big tempest, you know, but that's all.
Tango down.
What is he doing?
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
Yeah, I need to play better. Let's do
Destroy
that.
the objective. Bomb
Okay.
acquired.
Rush B.
Hold on.
Grenade!
Got it. Alright.
You've entered the bomb site. The bomb has been planted.
I had massive floods.
It's all up to you now. Finish the mission.
How did you know? How did you know? No way! That's impossible to do
Lost
that.
that round, but it's not
I have
over yet.
never seen that.
Ready
How
up.
did he do
I will end
that?
you.
No way! That's impossible to
Destroy
do
the
that.
objective. We got the bomb.
Oh, well, I've never seen that. I have never seen that before, you know?
Grenade out!
Ah, fuck. This is impossible. This is impossible, you know? What did you do? He's rushing you.
Last man
No.
standing. Finish it. Lost the bomb.
Done. It's done. Maybe that was a team.
Defeated. Don't let this happen again.
I want to take my revenge, you know. I want to take my... Ah, my god. I feel mad, you know. Fuck. I was playing with a bad teammate.
Search and
This is really bad. Really bad. Fucking teammates so bad, you know. Fucking
defend the
bots.
objective.
They don't know how to play.
The enemy has the bomb.
That make me feel mad, you know. Fuck. Crazy.
Target down.
Down.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh. Okay.
Frag out.
Tango down.
Enemy contact.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Enemy down!
Enemy has dropped the bomb.
Target
Grenade
down.
out. Contact with enemy. Target down.
Nice.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
Smoke out.
Bomb spotted. They have the
Targets
bomb.
in sight.
Oh!
Get down, sniper!
Fucking bot.
Nice
What the
work.
fucking
Ready for the next
fucking
round.
bot.
Enemy has dropped the bomb. Destroy the objective.
Smoke.
Target.
Contact with enemy. Tango down.
I need to be accurate, more accurate, you know? Not enough. My aim is not good enough. I'm not accurate enough. Maybe I should play with Sandra Sniper.
Mission accomplished.
What I will do.
Good work.
Never mind. What? I don't want to play. Oh, I don't want to play. Let me see. I'm looking for AK. Go.
Search and destroy. Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Smoke! Target down. Tango down.
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
Nice.
Nice work. Get ready for the next
Hey
round.
TJ, hello.
Destroy the objective.
Smoke out. Sniper!
Lost the bomb.
Oh, I was behind the wall. Mention no.
Tango down.
Oh my god.
We got the bomb. Bomb dropped.
That chain.
Sniper.
What is he doing? Tell me what is he doing? Let's pick up the bomb. Let's pick up the
Enemy
bomb.
contact.
Oh my god, I think it's done for you. It's over for you. You will die. No?
Bomb acquired. Lost the bomb.
Oh, what shame.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Smoke!
Bomb dropped.
Headshot!
Bomb acquired. We've lost the bomb.
Enemy contact.
It's all up to you now. Finish the mission.
Contact with enemy. Enemy down.
Sand
Nice.
turret ready for deployment. Nice work. Get ready for the next
He's
round.
scared. Scared. Yes, he's scared. He's scared. Here we go. We can do this. We can do this!
Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
Smoke out.
I have seen him. I have seen him, my god. Terrible. Ah.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Defend the objectives.
Smoke! Get down! Sniper!
Last man standing. Finish it. Lost that round, but it's not over yet.
Explain to me how was possible to die like that. My god, I never... Come on.
Defend the objective.
Hey, thank you, I can. Yes, I'm a noob. I'm a noob, thank you. I'm proud of being a noob.
It's all up to you now. Finish the mission.
No way.
The bomb has been planted.
Perfect. Oof.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Maybe I should play with, you know, the LW3.
Destroy the objective.
Smoke out! Get down! Sniper! Contact with enemy. Frag!
You've entered the bomb site. Last man standing. Finish it. You've entered the bomb site.
Yeah.
The bomb has been planted. SAM turret ready
Nice.
for deployment.
We got it, we got it! Well done.
Targets in sight.
I like the new kill effect of the new legendary M4.
Just another day. Good job.
Ooh. Nice. Not too bad. There we go. Maybe I should change my sniper. That one is good, but I don't know. Ooh, that one is good. It's also good. Ooh, the new camo is pretty good. Very, very pretty good. Ooh, this one is good. It's also good. How did you know this camo? Oh, seventh season. Okay. There you go. There we go. Try using SMG in close range. I'm used to play with SMG, you know, that's why I want to change for search and destroy, you know. Oh, this map again. Oh.
Destroy the objective.
Grenade.
Bomb acquired. Bomb dropped.
Tango down.
Last man standing. Finish it.
Get down! Sniper!
We got the bomb. The bomb has been planted.
Nice.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired.
Smoke!
lost the bomb.
You got it. Nice.
Work. Get ready for the next round. Destroy the objective.
Smoke out. Enemy down.
He was camping.
Work.
How do you know
Next round.
where they are? What do you mean? I'm used to play with the sound of the game, you know. That's I heard him, you know.
Defend the objectives.
That's all.
Smoke out.
I know where they are because he made a lot of noises, you know. That's why I knew, you know. It's like him, I know where he is. No, left side. Oh, maybe.
Bomb has been planted.
Target in sight.
Oh my god.
Target down! Changing mag. Tango down!
Got it. Nice. Two more. This is... Behind you, what are you doing?
It's all up to you now. Finish the mission.
I mean, this is important to play with the sound, with the game sound, you know?
Ready up.
That's so very important, you know?
Defend the objective.
Smoke out!
Smoke.
Enemy has dropped the bomb.
Oh! Nice.
Enemy contact! Target down!
Spotted.
Nice. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Nice work. Well done.
Soldier, you wanna play? No. Super attack off. And okay. There you go. And TJ, what's your favorite sniper? What's your favorite one? This is Chris. Give you my heart.
Defend the objective.
Frag.
Bomb spotted.
Nice.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
Grenade out.
It's all up to you now. Finish the mission. Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
Okay. Okay.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Smoke out. Contact the enemy. Frag out.
You are the last one. Complete the mission.
Go down.
Lost that round, but it's not
Okay,
over
you
yet.
wanna play like that?
Ready
You wanna play like that? You wanna play like that? We will see, we will see, we will see. Who is the best of the camp?
Destroy the objective.
In Devon. I'm gonna show you.
Smoke out. Target down. Go down. Frag.
Target down.
Bomb drop.
Oh!
Sniper!
Lost the bomb.
Sniper.
Oh, well done.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Smoke out. Grenade out.
Oh, I miss him, I miss him. Oh my god, I missed. My bad.
Get down.
It's all up to you now. Finish the mission. You've entered the bomb site. Bomb has been planted.
Nice.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired.
Smoke. Enemy down.
Nice. Perfect.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
Hey, well done. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. You ready, hey? Yes, you are.
Search and destroy. Defend the objectives.
Grenade out.
Last man standing. Finish it. The bomb has been planted.
Well done. Well done.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Let's go, let's go!
Defend the objective.
Frag.
Enemy has dropped the bomb.
Nice, you got it.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Measure, measure.
Let's go, let's go!
Defend the objectives.
Frag out.
Throwing smoke grenade.
You were the last one. Complete the mission. Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Well done.
Bomb spotted.
Let's go.
Thanks.
Destroy the objective.
Frag.
Lost the bomb. Last man standing. Finish it.
Down.
We got the bomb. The bomb has been planted. Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired.
Grenade out. Targets in sight. Headshot. Hold down.
Enemy down.
Nice.
Contact with enemy. Enemy contact.
Nice work. Well done.
Let me see something. Okay, there we go.
This time, what'd you find for a shift?
Yeah, this is actually onto the Summit, which is a map that we often classify for China as being one of the mainstays for Hardpoint. And this is actually a little bit deeper in towards what we see over towards P3, which is your first money hill on the back left-hand side. One thing that I really enjoy about what Q9 do is that they're able to get themselves around the back when P2 is still active by playing through the bottom side of the map, and then making sure as they come off spawn, they're blocking towards the top and always keeping eyes at middle. So this is a little bit later in the Hardpoint than I think we initially would have normally expect, but look at again how quick they are about getting themselves into good positions to clean up the front. Once they do that though, this is where Q9 really punishes teams and where their improvements are from where they were at CDM. We still have time left on the hard point. With this little push out, you're going to get a spawn behind the old time, allowing for free routes to start to develop on the outsides of the map, where you can at worst play trades. Really smart idea for Q9, because take a look at where we are on the clock. It just now starts to take over to where the spawns will start to open up. So you got a battle for the back to who's going to control these spawns. Q9 are able to get control of it first. As they do, same idea. Pause this right here and take a look back at how they set themselves up to hold those spawns. You're going to have one player always coming off spawn, and he knows immediately, as soon as I spawn, I have to watch towards that back catwalk. I've got teammates that are watching the main front doors with nades, and I've even got a player deep towards snow. So we've got this line of scrimmage that actually encompasses all of the front of the hard point. But the thing that, again, just need you to keep looking at is as there start to be trades in the back, you're going to get players that say, all right, I'm locking. Okay, my teammate spawns. I'm going to go reinforce. And the next player off spawn locks down that lane. They are so good at passing the baton between who's anchoring, who's watching for potential pinch plays, that they were able to string together 40+ seconds on P3, rotate quickly to lock spawns at P4, and get another 40. So as you start to look at the score again, it's another one of those situations where Q9 just start to run away with this map because of their ability to stretch and rotate across, but more importantly, continue to always put pressure on where the spawn flip could come from. You're forcing your opponents to have to play through mid, which is the worst possible position. It's absolutely brilliant, and it's something that we did not see a lot of at CDM that has led to them being perfect so far in Hardpoint.
That's X's and O's with Shift. Thank you very much for the telestration, but it's time to jump into this match because the vetoes are official. The coaches have talked to the admins, and we know where we will be playing across this best of 5. As you can see PJ talking it over, it seems that we will see Summit and Apocalypse, so Q9 can't be upset after finding that success against Stalwart for game 1.
The target veto potentially, but never wanting to play Combine this tournament against other top teams are Elevate. But what really jumps off the page for me is that they did pick Summit, and all off of the conversations of the X and O segment that we just had with Alan. It's going to be interesting to be able to see if they're going to be able to combat the fundamental soundness that is Q9 on this opening map.
Yeah, I'm actually interested here. Elevate had the opportunity to go to Slums, which is why I wanted to cue that up on the telestrator, because we've not seen Q9 play either Hacienda or Slums. So it's one of those, like, okay, it's one of our best maps. We know for a fact one of the two of those are going to get vetoed, likely Hacienda based on how much Elevate have played it, but it feels like there's a missed opportunity in the picks for Elevate to go to a pocket pick. So now you're going to have to beat them on Summit, which is one of their best maps as we just broke down, and APOC, which has not necessarily garnered as much success as it did last year.
Have they played a lot of APOC? Is this maybe trying to hide their strats for a Championship Sunday, come in with no footage on them?
I mean, Elevate have only played 2 maps so far this weekend.
Right.
It's been Combine and it's
see.
And it's been Hacienda. So it is odd that we're going to see APOC in the mix here.
Maybe I could be able
the
to
Summit
do...
pick, though, is actually from Elevate. So they're
tournament.
coming in here saying, we want to take Q9 down on this map. And again, it's a repeat from what they played last year.
But for that,
so
you need
Here the
to...
Stars look out for Oling
You need to
versus
find a
PJ.
team,
They
you
have
know.
led their respective teams. PJ, of course, for Elevate, the reigning champion from 2020.
You need to find a team, and I don't have a team, you know.
Last year, can Q9 get revenge today? It's about time to find out. We're going to the Summit on the mic. We got Proper and Shift. Let's get it going, baby.
Rematch, the 2024 World Championships, and both teams are playing at their top form.
What's a pirate team?
Anticipate this one going in a clean sweep either way. Both teams are looking unbelievable in Hardpoint, and more in particular, the Search and Destroy is, I think, an even battleground for really both of these two teams. So I'm looking to see who takes an edge early off of this Summit, and can that momentum possibly lead in to that standoff.
I got to bet they're in my cap, man. We're that map number 2 for S&D, but I want to just see how Elevate just combatant against what Q9 can only feel like home. When we talk about these Chinese teams on Hardpoint, it's always someone that has gotten rid of. For the ego chow out of Elevate, this should be interesting.
Oh,
Should be really
Elevators.
interesting, so let's get locked on in.
Elevators are very good.
For 6
Very
seconds,
good.
but Q9 able to contest and come off the spawn with an opportunity to continue to play over the top of PC. Again, as we just broke down, do not make your eyes weary of watching this mini-map, especially the team in yellow, because as soon as they get good success like here, they're going to start to play through the bottom of the map, flip to the left side to control spawns for 3, and then just hold off and play 50-50s at P2.
Yeah, just don't want to make sure you give up all this time while you're constantly playing for spawns. A little bit of a spawn out occurs for Malchi, and you're going to really like that with this XM4 in hand. Even if he's able to find a kill, which he doesn't, it still causes a lot of distress for Elevate to try to push through this time to play for those spawns that you want out.
And that's the thing, Elevate love to play for time. Doesn't matter what map, they just want to be on the hard point as much as humanly possible. So they're already up to about 30 seconds.
This is funny
P1,
because
which is great news considering it is a blank 50-50 battle. Now we go over towards
they are
outside
playing
camp.
with
Q9 able to find couple
a
kills to the
slow
bottom side of the minimap,
sensitivity,
and
you
then
know?
find their way into the hill. Kendi, the Kendi man, can he find a way to get 2? Lots of damage comes through, but the trades are there. Klo following up though keeps Elevate involved on P2.
When we talk about last year's performance, Klo did have to step up quite often more than not, but Yopi is leading the charge for Elevate as they have this 20-point lead and growing even more so. Look, Q9, they made this bed. They're going to have to try to break back in P2, giving up the time they did on P1.
So far, so good for Elevate. Time at least going their way, which we often say when you have 2 50-50 hills back together and then 2 money
I would
hills
like to
right
get this
afterwards
shotgun.
sequentially. Do the damage.
It
If you're
looks
not
so
gonna win
good.
The first money hill on the
And
first
broken,
hill,
you
so
know.
far Elevate have done that. Keep your eye on the minimap. Number
Oh
3.
my god,
Possibility
showtime.
to try to flip the map with only 18 seconds left. Kendi's going to keep the focus on the
War
point.
Machine.
4 War Machine loads are able to hit, and that's enough to find a 5th over the top. And look at the spawns. An opportunity to flip right as we get to the locked hard point.
Split spawns occurring
Sparrow.
over on the P4 side. You're going to hear a lot of nades just ripping, and the only reason being
I
is because
can't-
Q9
I
still have
can't play
players
with
anchored
it,
over
you
by the
know?
ski lift, and that's
I
gonna
mean,
be at least,
Sparrow.
D-Chen
I'm
trying
not
to
a
find value
rat
with the Sparrow
enough
in
with it.
towards the back line. Still one more player to be worried about back here. It is Klo, and he's still finding eliminations. The spawns are now fully anchored for Elevate as they have a 20-point lead, and the spawns for a money hill.
Brilliant mitigation because D-Chen is really just playing the survival game with the Sparrow in hand. None of his teammates could come back to help him win the spawns though. BJ up top, Tempest shots, trying to lock down the front door while the rest of the team continues to battle for spawns. And as they get the wins, the Pred missile comes down, gets the information on where Q9 are spawning. Still a block situation though in the back. Q9 will have one more member spawn up, but PJ's already on an EMP. He is frying.
They got the EMP. They already shut down the War Machine coming through from Cloud. That was trying to be the tip of the spear so that they can fully break in towards this time. Q9 do have numbers on this side of the map, but now Klo has the equalizers to fight for the scrap time, finds himself a 3-piece with it, and there's still a couple of Q9 members hanging around the joint. But you're going to be feeling really good about that, just because
Very
you're
good,
keeping
they're
them
very
trapped
good.
on this side of
Very
the map
tight.
ahead of another rotation. So splitting this about the 40 to 15, if you're looking from Elevate's perspective, W job.
Indeed. The equalizers allows one last opportunity for Elevate to, at worst, contest. And take a look at that setup on the right side of the minimap. Again, Elevate here first with a lot of zone of control in front of the hill. Nice move from Kendi. Shuts down the backside staircase. And watch what happens off spawn. Does he come up and pick up that pinch once again? Because here comes Q9 running to the top of the map. Death Machine has to focus on 2 things at once. And it's not finding much value in terms of actually connecting. It does keep Q9 further and further away. And then once you get the read, you can pull it up back towards Tractor. But Q9 able to get some sort of a shutdown and possibly continue to block out spawns. The problem is Elevator's still alive on the hill.
You got spawns all over the place through the middle of the map, some up top, some all the way to the backside of P4, but Q9 will at least make something out of that push that started to come through. I mean, the Death Machine, albeit not finding the utmost value, you're expecting to be able to find those kills as they're herded around towards the back. Now you got the Tempest out if you're Curly. Running out of shock darts, gonna be looking for at least one more, but Kendi, he has the War Machine once again, and you can throw everything that you want for the back 10 seconds. If you're Elevate, you got yourself that 30-point lead.
Yeah, really solid stuff from Elevate through this first set of hills. A lot of it, again, you talk about the difference in score, you could credit that to what they did on P1 and a little bit on P2. So we split the difference on the money hills, and we go back into the chaos, which is bottom PCs. Klo up top, able to at least get some look at where Q9 is, but the numbers still favor that of Q9 as, I believe I just heard the EMP get called in by PJ.
Yeah, PJ's gonna go ahead and rip that. I don't know, unbeknownst to them, there's not a whole lot of operators that's going to be shutting down, but it does nullify the utility as well as trophy systems. So Sparrows, Tempest, everything thrown out for Elevate to be able to find any transitional gunfights. Not really going up in their favor. Still got that pinstripe kill feed, and Q9 are still hanging around. They played for the spawns once again, Alan. They got that side of the map, but they cannot allow more time to be generated.
Yeah, PJ, nice with the Tempest, just clears out more space over through the front doors. And now is going to try to get over through Snow Door and make his way back around just through the smoke, and he is deadly.
Yeah.
Talking about, again, his ability to stay on point. But all that said, Q9 continue to keep this one tight. Less than a 30-point game, and a little bit of a wiggle and a wag right there as Uling is good for 4. And an opportunity for Q9 to take a convincing kill feed as we look towards P2.
And look at all the operators for Q9 are still sitting on going in towards this P2 rotation. Got to be really choosy when you're going to start ripping some of these operators. Going to be Uling with the equalizer first. Has 20 eliminations to his name. Klo does shut down 2 on the return to the fire. They have the high ground. Uling aware of it. He's just going to sprint right through them. It's the right call. Catches the spawner off guard. And now he's just trying to play for those P3 spawns while his team just absolutely benefit from the space being created.
You want to talk about value out of an operator? You can send one player to win spawns when you have a player like Uling with the equalizers out.
Gross.
Absolutely insane. The rest of the team focusing on the hard point, and Hen will make sure that he can keep things going for Q9 on the hill itself. And that has been flawless. Opportunity for Q9 to flip the lead into their name for the first time this game. And again, with 30 seconds left, it's going to put pressure on Elevate to try to not just work through the time, but also try to find their way to the left side of the map. And Close says, hey, Uling, anything you can do, I can also do, as they find a way to try to contest the backside of the left hard points.
Yeah, I mean, it's much like you said, if you have a player like Uling to be able to find value with the equalizer and push through to the backside of the spawns, and you're in a really good spot. Klo attempted to do that alongside Susanna with the death machine, but they still have one more player, do Q9, all the way in the back.
It's too soon.
It was way too early. So now you're in an uphill battle, quite literally, in the resource department, not to mention in the positional department.
Yeah, the opportunity, you don't really discredit for the amount of kills that you got, but with 19 seconds left in the hard point, with 8 seconds of lock time before the hill opens, that route was just a little bit too early. And now Cloud can reestablish control for Q9, just getting to work with the War Machine. Looking left, looking right, looking inside, outside, upside down, finding kills all over the map as Q9 build their first significant lead of the game.
And sound like a Shel Silverstein book over here out of you right now, but I'm not gonna lie, Q9 really making this into something special. They got the spawns in towards the back. Those resources now need to start being dumped for Elevate. It's going to be the War Machine first for Kendi. No trophy system on the point. It's all the way to the backside of the spawn, so that way they can try to anchor it, knowing that the ski lift side needs to be dealt with. But the crossfire, the setup for Q9 is absolutely sublime. Still 20 seconds left to fight over, and PJ spawns in towards the back. This is a well-timed spawn flip if you are Q9, whether they meant it or not.
Yeah, but Q9's aware of it, and they do get a couple more eliminations and reaffirm control on the hard point itself. And now you take a look with 8 seconds left. Now we start to build the rotation. HKD try to chase down the one Elevate member over towards P4. Pred Missile also trying to get some information before it gets called in, and Curly will connect on to PJ. Q9 are in position for now, being tested. Big moment in this game for Elevate, trying to win the spawns for new. Yopi around the back shut down. Can PJ follow up? No, it's Uling able to catch 2, and Elevate will be pushed to just the front doors of the hard point, where they will be pushed off, and Q9 will have numbers inside the hill.
Yeah, they still have snow control though, so they're going to be able to command one player to still spawn over on the north side of P4. But Q9 are holding so far back on the P4 side that they're still going to get some of those anchored spawns coming their way. They're aware.
Oh, good.
Elevate still hanging around snow. D-Gen rips himself that Sparrow, but a popcorn nade comes from Susano. Could be the opening to fight for 25 seconds.
You've got Elevate who are still spawning out behind the back. It looked like Q9 had made the right read on that Sparrow timing, but now you just got to win from inside the hard point for the scrap time of 18 seconds. And it may seem insignificant, but I promise you it is not as we get closer and closer to 200 points for Q9. Elevate now a little bit trapped, spawning behind Tractor, and Q9 have them absolutely worked up as Uling continues to rip him apart. Holy cow, he's on 39, not to be outmatched as 3 of his other team members, now 4, are over 30 kills as well. So Q9 are absolutely shredding.
2/3 of all these eliminations that Q9 are fighting are so impactful, aren't they? Where they constantly are fighting for all these spawns, positional advantages, power advantages. And you said it so plainly, like Elevate, they just want to get their feet on the point and just try to play a good corner so that way they can try to set them up. But Q9's fundamentals, way too sound. That 30-point lead that Elevate had, nullified. Going in towards the third, and I can only imagine the final set. Elevate got a lot of work to do. They're doing a good job, still scrambling in the middle of the map. The Death Machine does well to at least get them space forward, but Q9 are so patient and then resilient as they just wait for the resources to finally be depleted, and then they jump back in.
Just like it started, it may come to an end as well. Elevate really good on P1. Susano getting in the mix. Woo! Almost for 5. Tempest to follow though for PJ. 200-point threshold, and he is not done yet, my friends. Clo follows up with the equalizers, and that's now a lot of space as Elevate are only down 5 points.
Q9 have struggled to fight for P2 the entire time thus far. They always want to play for those P3 spawns, so Elevate ripping these operators earlier might mean that they can have them ready towards the latter half of P3. Shotgun fight sliding. Finally, PJ is able to take down Uling, but it does set up enough time for Q9's reinforcements to come back around, get themselves back over towards this metal side of the map, and try to play for a couple of trades. But Elevator's scrappy, man.
Yeah.
They got a lot of snow control, and because of that, they will flip out the spawns, forcing Q9 out of the world.
It was expensive, though. 3 operators spent for Elevate just to get us to a tie game. You're going to have efficiency and economy starting to lead towards Q9, but Uling finds essentially nothing with the equalizers. Elevate were still able to stay on point. Now you've got Chloe refocused up, but no, gets pulled as how about Curly? Big double over the top. Yopi trying to follow. Tough with the shotgun shots there, but he's got help nearby. And with 23 seconds on the clock, you start to take your eyes down to the minimap. Q9 are playing for new.
You get the crossfire. It's being held by Kendi, but he's only going to be able to get a couple players peppered up with the XM4, so they're still going to be able to slip all the way through. It's still one more player. It's Curly, but dealt with kindly. Elevate, flipping the lead. Those 3 operators, it was a gamble, but it works out.
These next set of kills are the most important for Q9. Spawns are about to open up behind P3. Death Machine locks down Snow, but there's a little bit of uncertainty here for Elevate on where this Q9 hit is coming from, and Cloud has been able to find an entryway from the front with the War Machine. Susano was not in a position to shut that down. Look at the router on the back. Q9 are going to flip spawns if they can shut down Susano, and they do. 236, 222. An opportunity as Q9 completely throttle Elevate on the point.
Complete wipe on the kill feed. Still ample enough time to try to close it out. Elevator trying to do exactly what Q9 just did, pushing around the back, and they found the opening to do so.
HKD to the front door. Elevate trying to move around the back. Do you need to get on the point, though? Spawns may not matter all that much. They're blocked for now. Elevate now spawning in. Oh, but Mouchy holds down the trigger. Finds himself.
No!
245, 236. Elevator scrambling. They have no operators. They got to find a way to do this the hard way. A moment of contest comes through, but the gunfight's not going away. Q9 steals Elevate's map pick.
Big pump up coming through from Q9, making sure that everybody knows you do not challenge a CDM team on Summit. It is a home away from home, scrappy as you may like it. X's and O's segment with Alan to open things up, and it panned out ever so wonderfully for a photo finish. Again, it just always seems destined between these two teams to have such a close affair.
Oh
with
my
all
God.
points. But that one moment was everything. The push around the back to play for the spawns, the death machine in return for Susano's that was ripped really early, let's be honest, with just watching the snow push. But nobody was holding for any tradable position on the one player that was holding the P2 push. And because of that, they lose the spawns, they lose the resource advantage of what they did so phenomenally on that P2 on the final set of hills. And then they lose the game because of it. That's tough.
It's real tough. And
What again?
I hate to just look at one specific moment, but in the heads of Elevate, you're probably looking into the middle portion of that final P1.
Yeah.
We're calling out 3 operators just to get us back to a tie game. And when you need them most, when it gets mixy behind the P3 hardpoint, who locks down spawns, you just don't have the same tools that Q9 do. Cloud is able to get to the front door with the War Machine, the Death Machine on the flip side able to lock things down through snow, and those small advantages, and they are small, were enough to make it at least some sort of convincing way to get Q9 in and through the hardpoint, wipe Elevate back, and put them into desperation mode.
Look, Summit isn't exactly as small as Slums, but on 5v5 Call of Duty Mobile, you're going to have these micro adjustments to try to make these split decisions, and it's all real reactionary and happening in real time. When Uling lost that equalizer, I thought that was going to be it, but just being able to play for the sufficient trades around the back and just understanding where they could poke and prod to the defenses of Elevate Puck, much like the first P3, they were able to do so. The amount of flips that Q9 were able to get back in their favor after Elevate got better spawns is immense. 48 and 42 out of Mouchy, but the 51 bomb out of Uling. Yeah, young man came to play today.
I'll say, trying to compete with his teammates for the individual accolade of top KD and top kills across the tournament. And Uling says, hold this. Good morning, Western Hemisphere. You wanted to watch some COD Mobile. Okay, we're in there. And we're doing it dirty. We're doing it right. Let's take a breath. Search and destroy. Coastal, map 2. Talk to me. What do you got?
Well, for Q9 and Coastal, it's an interesting choice out of them. It's one of 2 maps that they did lose throughout the entire tournament so far. It was a 5-7 Coastal Search and Destroy loss to our team that's waiting in the lower finals of STE.
Yeah.
And in those final few moments, it was STE just getting the advantage of getting to the gunfights first and being able to play for those trades pretty darn quickly. Coastal do be like that from time to time if you do lose one player down mid and you get that flank completely going awry. So I'm sure that Q9 desperately were watching that VOD to find any ounce of whatever they needed to be able to feel confident coming in towards this one, because Elevate are 1-0 on the weekend thus far, and they knew watching that VOD, I'm sure, that they do have some sound strategies surrounded by Kendi and Susano.
Agreed. There's also just kind of to get you to how we got here. These 2 teams are kind of antitheses of one another when it comes to search and destroy. Elevate have hard vetoed essentially Kurohana. That was Q9's pretty much hard set pick. On the flip side, it's been pretty much all Tunisia for the side of Elevate. That's been one of the more regular vetoes for Q9. So we expected the 2 and the 5 to be on pretty level terms in terms of, you know, what we're looking at in advantages or disadvantages. The only thing that I was a little bit surprised by is that the firing range doesn't make it in, because that was one that was really hotly contested last year, and a map that had been in the pool in their individual regions when they were on their way for qualifying for this event in particular. So Standoff and Coastal feel a little bit less familiar in terms of identifying these teams with what they like to do on the map, but Coastal has been a map in Chinese COD Mobile for the last 4+ years. I imagine Q9 are no strangers to what they want to do here.
Oh, definitely not. And you go in throughout all the bans, like the Kurohana Metropolis is a very targeted, or a self-ban when it comes down to Elevate. Not really wanting to play on that one, even though they do have a very strong double sniper, but all things considered, you go back to the entire veto process, it's not just the summit. Yeah, they did pick the standoff as well. Should we get to that map number 5? A lot of ego challenge coming out from Elevate just to leave the Coastal in general, but the firing range still available. We only can wait for the answers. These guys clearly have the playbook available for themselves to get in towards this one. This is going to be a massive matchup even coming in towards this one, as Kendi, Uling, going to be 2 of the star players coming in towards this Coastal Search and Destroy, looking for those crucial picks to be able to get numbers advantage.
Imagine that's supposed to say search and destroy average, because 9 points at hardpoint. What are we doing? It's search and destroy.
They like playing for the objective, man.
The interesting thing about this, though, is the Kendi men.
Yes.
He has been fiery
indeed
when he gets the scope in hand. So that's something to keep an eye out for, as often I think we could categorize, at least from Q9 and Wolves' perspective, when they play search, they do try to prioritize either A, playing for something that is off of a first pick basis with a scope, or B, and we see this a lot, I think, from OUG on this map in particular, smoke, stun, nade, get into hard point, or get into the hard point, get into the search point, get the bomb planted, set up your post plant with big numbers. So those are the things that Elevate are going to have to kind of focus on, or do they actually want to take that 1v1 across the map with scopes, or are we going to try to fight on point and try to counteract some of the nades that we expect to see from Q9?
You're most certainly not going back into Summit, don't worry, guys. Yeah, there you go. Too much snow on the ground for the sunny architecture that is Coastal Search and Destroy. This one's gonna be fun, man. You're gonna get a lot of explosive 1v1s potentially, but a lot of time on the clock for these snipers to potentially work. HSO shotguns up through the gullet is going to be the opener, at least for Q9, just to throw a lot of util and just kind of post up and see if they can catch anybody from Elevate off the surprise.
Good reps for Q9 on this map throughout the bracket so far, as Elevate are a little bit in trouble, but Kendi, a delayed nade, hits right on the entryway, and Susano stays alive. Teamwork comes through to isolate on the backside of A, and that is what I was talking about. Q9, full flood with nades. Elevate say, bet. Take one of these. Yeah, light it at their feet.
The moment that they see all of these nades just kind of being yeeted out from the tunnel side, they're just ready to be reactionary to counteract that with nades of their own. And machine pistols in hands, also really good, as the last 2 players alive for Elevate are their snipers of Susano and Kendi. So they know they got bomb drop. They're just holding these points of ingress as they're waiting for the 60 seconds for Malchi to make a move, who was also playing with a snipe.
Yep. This is one of those you dream of moments if you're a fan of 1v2 clutch opportunities, because if Malchi hits one, he's going to have likely an opportunity to get away from the quick play out from the other member of Elevate.
So much to clear.
Correct.
And there's so much time left on the clock that they could be hitting different routes. He has so much to clear, and he's starting to run out of time to do it.
Well, he's gotten some good success now, making his way and committing to just focusing on the site itself. Here comes the first check. Oh, I was going to say he sees the hand, but saving a life is that back corner player who was not seen. Whoa, that got a little close.
Frey plays ominously in the distance as, I mean, there was also an opportunity for the slide chow for a potential lineup, but that's not the universe that we're living in. Elevate able to stop the offensive incursion. This time, Nate's up through the middle of the map. They're going to commit to it this time.
Yeah, at least initially, get that scale deep play on the way. Trophy system will keep this Q9 offense in position. And Uling has found an isolated 1v1. Keep your eye on the minimap, though, because Elevator looking for the quick flank, and they get the read that Q9 have not left mid-map. So as soon as the smoke fades, Elevate execute, and they take this thing right back away from the grips of Q9.
A feather in my cap earlier from the walkout that you and Puckett were losing your minds over. It was Susano. He was walking with his chest pumped out, man. He is ready for this one. Last player alive is Cloud, and he will just sidestep back into the aforementioned Susano.
Well done.
You're gonna be able to walk away with that first blood. Again, you try to take a lot of space in the middle of the map, and all Elevate essentially have to do is just kind of back down and just wait for the extra points to be able to get themselves in a situation to be able to play for those crossfires. Q9 constantly trying to make a move within the opening 45 seconds, getting punished for it.
Oh, and the response and reaction from Elevate has been perfect thus far, and Q9 are stepping away from the aggression and going into that idea that we were talking about, taking the sniper battles without anything congesting the line of sight. Initial kill good for Elevate, but counteracted, and we'll go back into a 4v4 with 1:30 on the clock.
That stun, actually, yeah, that nade landed right on Uling's forehead, so that's all a lot of information that you can get for yourself. You can tell that Q9, the arrows there in the mid-scoop, they're going to think that maybe someone's going to push them, but now here comes the commitment in towards the B side.
Good smoke from PJ. Timing on that is absolutely perfect, and he's finessing. Whoa!
No.
You got barbecue back there? You didn't invite me? Yopi from the front now has Cloud backing away. Would have to be a 1v3 and close. Feeling it. Red dot chase underway. Nowhere to go. What a response from PJ and the Elevate defense again.
Well, you typically see those B executes. A lot of it is all off of just the grenade that comes over through the window. The moment that PJ saw it, like you said, he dropped the smoke right at his feet. And he made a nice little rave party there inside of the one for the bomb side, just completely finessing. 2024 MVP, by the way, some casual stuff as Elevate have a 3-0 lead.
Another hard stack here for Q9, not as full-flooded with the nades.
Aggressive.
And that is fine for a 1-for-1. Klo, just one more trail nade just to try to slow down this hit and allow the defense to rotate over, who now, those defenders at B are in position to try to fight from the back of the site, but Cloud has a deep nade that lands, and Q9 held numbers.
And this is exactly what you want to see, right? I mean, when you get a coastal search and destroy, you're going to want to be the aggressive team first before Elevate have any ounce to be able to set up where the offense is coming from. Susano got all the information. Going 1-for-1 is fine, but soon out of the trades, Q9 stand up top. PJ, 2024 MVP. The 1v3 beckons.
This is tough with a shot even.
Oh, yeah.
But there's the smoke. Can't quite finesse through it to get the first decent idea, but Q9, a late nade, the difference maker in this one, and more importantly, the opening shot that lands out of the sniper in the corner. That 1-for-1 is critical.
Yeah, Susano playing that very aggressive position, just hoping to get a little bit more. The delayed nade, yeah, like you were talking about, does kind of help out the play just ever so slightly, but getting themselves around on the board via, hey, let's just 5-man hit something is always a solid answer. So we got delayed nades coming up. You still have a very aggressive player. That's going to be PJ. He gets smacked in the face with a grenade. He's forced to back down. He's waiting for Susano, who's holding this cross. He's the alarm bell if the push comes this way.
Absolutely. But information is known that there's something up over here if you are Q9's offense. The smoke has faded at mid. Elevate trying to re-clear with nades of their own. But the crossing still continues to stay open for Q9 to go back and forth between both, at least sides of the map. I won't say sites as of yet, but it looks like Q9 are, it looks like they want to try to take this fight over towards A. Maybe just hit the mid-cut to get there.
Smoke right at the entrance of B. Yopi's just watching it. Cloud's expecting maybe to take that challenge. It would be isolated. Nade hits. So it does get the information there for D-Chen that is up in the middle of the map. Past Fountain, actually. I think he's just hoping that Malchi might be able to work that pick, but Kendi slides on it.
Yeah, this is a huge advantage for Elevate, but there is a response here as Curly and Mauchi clean off the two members that were holding over towards that front position at A. Bomb now collected, can make its way over safely for a post plant as Elevate are 3-man stacked on the opposite side of the map.
They want to play for that 3v4 retake. I mean, maybe they thought it was going to come over towards B. A lot of information for Yopi in the audio department, but now you're delayed to try to play for this exit. You got to try to set up for this pinch, and yeah, Susano, it's fine. Going to go 1-for-1, but the other two players not even here yet.
Yeah, that's fine though to get your opener. considering that that was a position that was well guarded by Q9. Kendi gonna get the reset. Uling playing for contact on the stairs. Kendi has to check too much, but now the awareness is there, and he has a teammate to try to assist. This is just the definition of an uphill battle, though. Kendi can't get out, neither can Yopi, and Uling will get us back to a one-round difference.
Yeah, Uling just ever so hype, man. So locked in towards the game. This aggressive hit starting to really work out for Q9. It's when they really take a commanding amount of space. It's causing considerable doubt for Elevate. And then those two snap trades that come through over by the A site, and we didn't get to see it, so we're not too sure if it was an overextension for information. But back towards that aggressive hit. Klo is going to be the aggressive player again, always cycling players out, and they're constantly getting blooded. This time they didn't go 1-for-1.
I love that idea though for Q9. They get double trophies to make sure that that offensive play to the front of A main is staying safe, and then as soon as you realize that the nades through mid have Elevate pushing up, you isolate, you take the 2v1, you win that one out, and we've got a 3-3 half as you swap the sides. That was a brilliant adjustment from Q9 to make sure they could handle Elevate trying to get aggressive defensively round after round towards A.
Yep. Fighting aggression with aggression, just off the trophy systems, gets so much information. Bomb left in spawn, trying to get this forward position is Kendi. Maybe try to catch some player off guard. Yeah, he sees Mouchy throw a bullet over this, okay? Nade comes out. Susanna looking for the challenge, doesn't get it, so it's good info. That one player still sliding around looking for info over here at mid, but the other players trying to find info over at A. That's where all the trophies are.
Yeah, and you can definitely take a look that Q9 are feeling pressure on this little battle through middle. They had two members up forward at A main and now have gotten into a very passive position deep, and whoa.
Wow.
That is a medium rare perfect stake of a nade from Cloud9. Cloud9? Q9 Cloud. Dude, that was a confusing one. Q9 Cloud? What year is it?
It's interesting that Q9 actually aren't playing this position with an HSO shotgun to be able to find that timing off of whatever audio cue Cloud did get. He's playing in this 1-for-1 position with the Odin, which still does slap, by the way.
Yep.
Now Elevator going to look to slide on this.
Do they have anything to try to get them in? A deep smoke would be great, just so they can isolate the angles inside. Instead,
oh my God.
Susano has already kind of cleared a couple of those back angles, and now he's going to take the peek, but he misses out. Follow-up is good as Curly stays alive. He's got help from Mouchy, and Elevate have been stuffed at the front doors of B.
Bomb drop there. Klo, 1v4. Pretty gross. He's able to find at least the first. Gets info on the back two players, but not going to be able to get it. And yeah, that's what I was wondering for Klo, who was like the last rotator from that BXP that was attempting to find any information. That got stuffed by all the trophy systems to maybe have that last little bit of util, but everything essentially got dumped either through mid to try to get that pick on Mouchy or try to get some space over.
It's very tight.
No late util. Very difficult to try to take the B bomb side.
Kendi's got info on the defenders that had early crossed into B. And
I'm playing very smart.
Follow on that, but Mouchy's able to connect. And that now means that this Elevate hit that has committed to getting into the B point has to clear up these defenders that are tucked into corners. Defense starting to rotate over. Curly's hung on to the backside of the site for
oh my god.
Oh my goodness, Q9 looking sexy inside the backside of B. Elevate completely pushed off once again, but Kendi has found an angle to try to isolate and get himself back into the picture.
90 seconds, 1v3.
Yeah, very good.
Has a really good weapon to potentially do it with, but you see Q9, they were starting to set themselves up maybe for a little bit of a pinch, but now they just got to turtle up. That bomb is in the most precarious spot.
Made to the corner, just trying to find entry behind the bar.
It should be difficult for him. I think it's
this high-low stack to the left
almost
is the most
down
dangerous
for
part
him.
about this,
Yes,
and
down.
he's read it. Yep, and Q9 will not let him get away. Curly, holy cow! Inside the B point has been critical.
Oh,
for the
five.
He's got assistance to be able to nullify any nades to flush him out on that backside of position. Again, you're mostly expecting for an HSO shotgun player to be playing that close-knit corner, and Elevate not going to be able to find that pick on Curly all the way towards the back there with the Odin, so they're going to go back to the drawing board. But you constantly get these trophy systems in the early get-go of these rounds for Q9 to stop any information from getting closer over towards A. Susano, rarity of missing a shot. Would love to be able to get that one back for that first blood.
May have been looking at the minimap. He was late on the trigger right there, which is very uncharacteristic for him. You got a little bit of a 1v1 possibly to occur at B. That's Cloud in the back of the site, holding onto the Odin once again. Kendi pushing up. And Curly has read it. And Elevate can't commit to this. They simply put cannot commit through this angle. Nades over the top to try to keep him safe. really well placed by Q9, and Elevator running out of time to try to make a decision on what they want to do here.
And Nate's coming up short as well. It's not going to flush out Curly all the way in towards the back. Yeah, trophy system in towards the back, finally destroyed. But at that point, you don't have any utility. Yeah, PJ throws a shoulder over towards Wine, and a stray bullet comes his way via the sniper rifle. You don't have any entrance in towards B. You're going to have to brute force your way in A.
That little slide over for Q9, though, has the defenders on A a little bit more limited. So you're going to get a 5v2 over towards the site, but the commitment is not fully there. Uling eventually traded, but he's done his job. Now you're on to what Curly and Chaine can find, and they have shut down this play once again. Just on the Clo. Finds himself underneath. Doesn't finish his food, but can slip away to reset. Problem is he's only got 23 seconds to fight with.
Not enough time to be able to find all the eliminations, let alone plant the bomb after collecting it.
Match
6
points.
rounds
Match
on
points.
the bounce, coming for Q9. Being down 0-3 in the opening salvo, they make the
Match
adjustment,
points
being
for
able to
them.
be the more aggressive team. Their nades have been absolutely stellar to be able to keep information in their favor and to keep Elevate at bay. So now we're going to go over towards the aggression for B. Leave one player to cause distress over at A.
Trying to work their way in, but we don't have the nades for this. We don't even smoke the front doors. And once again, Q9 just play the back of the B site. That was one of those set plays for Elevate that say, I don't know what to do. So let's just 5-man hit B. It doesn't work. And Q9 are looking fan-frickin-tastic.
Never the meta play to have that Odin all the way in towards the back, but that crossfire is gross. Kendi, 1v5 for a highlight moment. We got one from Lucas in yesterday, but this one would be massive considering.
Lucas's was just 5 shots right off the get-go. This would be next level. I can think of one other moment, and Bobby Plays knows it was a North American matchup on Crossfire Search and Destroy.
Ah.
He knows. I can already hear his little cheeky Bobby Plays laugh.
Oh, yeah.
That's not his laugh at all.
What it sounds like. The bomb actually gets forgotten over here at B. And I like
pick
to
up the
imagine
bomb.
that
Pick up the
Q9
bomb.
would assume that the bomb
do
was
it.
dropped, but it is around the corner, so maybe an oversight coming through. Kenny's going to start throwing a couple slides. Nobody from Q9 are over here, but regardless whether they knew that the bomb was dropped or not,
This is a choice,
you
right?
can just play for the retake.
Yeah.
You got so much numbers.
Well, shotgun will be collected to give Kendi
Oh my
multiple
God.
one-shot options here.
Bomb has been planted.
But how do you deal with the full flood of Q9?
Ichen still has a nade, too, to clear any of these back corners.
4
Kendi
against
predicted there's
1.
going to be some sort of a play around the back.
4
He's
to
guessed
1.
incorrectly, and the angle is now won by Q9 as they try to clear. Nowhere to go.
No, it's down, it's
Absolute
down.
chef's kiss. Cooking in the kitchen is Q9. Taking away Elevate's map pick and now find themselves comfortably 2-0 up in the series.
Not like a true reverse 7-0, but losing the opening 3 and then just ripping 7 straight is
Different.
it's devastating, isn't it? Because, I mean, you go back to, like, even at one point, Elevate were in prime position to be able to win it. They had that 30-point lead. You go in towards this map number 2, hey, you can trade 3-3 for the half. That's pretty normal. It's okay, but then to not have any entrance whatsoever to get information over by B, no insight to be able to get down low through tunnels, and then just the strange decision to try to get in towards B without any utility in a good enough position to be able to find the entrance. It just felt like Elevate were really grasping at straws just to be able to get past the early defenses of each of these rounds of Q9.
I mean, let's think about this for a moment, though. On that B setup, and we saw that clip right there from PJ, that has been more of the orthodoxical defensive setup for all the teams that have played Coastal.
Yes.
Have a trophy somewhere in the middle of the site, keep a shotgun up close and personal.
That's right.
Q9 don't do that at all.
Not even.
Maybe a 1 round they had that setup, but it wasn't tested. Everything else was Mauchi rotating late with a scope once he got a read at mid, and more in particular, Curly sitting in the back of the site with an Odin, just watching that cross, because again, Q9 are they're more happy to play with all 5 members. They don't really care about trading 1 for 1. If Curly could stay in the back, get a pick, or at least get information and keep his life, Q9 would rather play a 5-man retake than play a 3v3.
Oh my, did Q9 do all of their homework going back to that 7-3 win for Elevate against OUG. That was the one thing they were constantly doing to break in towards that B site and down low. Susano 8-7 led his team in any way he possibly could, but Curly back at that site, man. 10-3, D-Chan being able to play for those opposite snipes. Uling in a lot of clutch moments with the XM4 over by the staircase. Just everybody for Q9 firing off on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that's the thing about this.
Yeah, that's obvious. Yes, that's obvious. That's obvious. Um, Let me see. See.
Portanto, também que Camerun há umas. Não.
There we go. Let's try when you shotgun. Let's try. Let's try it.
Can destroy. Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired. Bomb dropped.
Smoke out.
It's all up to you now. Finish the mission.
Enemy in sight. Changing mag. Enemy down. Enemy contact.
What?
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
Let's go, let's go.
Destroy the objective. Got the bomb.
Cover me. Reloading. Smoke. Frag.
Enemy in sight.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Let's go. Let's go.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Smoke out.
Target down.
Enemy down. Enemy down. Frag out. Target down.
Bomb has been planted.
Changing mag.
Nice work. Get ready
Nice.
for the next round. Defend the objective.
Frag. Contact with enemy.
Bomb spotted.
Headshot. Cover me. Reloading. Get down! Sniper!
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Cover me.
He was scary. He was scared. Scared, sorry. He was scared.
Defend the objectives.
Frag out! Smoke! Targets in sight. Sniper!
Let's drop the bomb.
Nice.
Enemy in sight.
Oh my god.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
Hmm. Okay, that one is good.
Fast and Furious.
Let me see. Let me see.
Kalau room is food. Room is full. Let's ready. I see.
There we go.
Search and destroy. Destroy the objective. We got the bomb. Lost the bomb. Bomb acquired. Bomb.
Get down! Sniper!
Naman.
Reloading! Cover me!
Nanti. Kukuha ako.
Bomb dropped.
Titirain. Titirain niya naman. Ang
Labi o may yung
Nice.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Smoke out. Frag out! Get down! Sniper!
Lost the bomb.
Don't have a need. Don't have a need because you can use the need.
Bomb acquired.
Yeah, leave the need there. Oh, Dendros. I Dendros. Canale, Joel. Yeah,
Bomb dropped.
tala po yung
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Smoke out.
We've lost the bomb. Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
Let's go, let's go!
Defend the objectives.
Frag. Smoke out. Target down. Target's in sight.
It's all up to you now. Finish the mission.
Sniper!
He's playing with USS
Not over
9.
yet.
Let's play with it. Oh, the Harden.
Defend the objective.
Grenade! Get down, sniper! Sniper down. Get down!
Enemy has dropped the bomb.
Nice.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Defend the objectives.
It's too big.
They have the bomb.
Frag out!
The enemy has the bomb.
Get down! Sniper!
Bomb spotted.
Reloading!
Enemy down.
Nice.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Destroy the objective.
Grenade!
Bomb dropped. Last man standing. Finish it.
It was impossible to play, you know. Come on, fucking noob. We didn't move anymore during the game. Was scoping like a noob at the bottom of the map.
Mission failed.
Not interesting. Not interesting to play like that, you know? It's okay. Yeah. Oh, this shotgun is so bad. That one, maybe? I got it. I got it.
On it. I'm going to tell them, don't worry about your vetoes. You can play any single map. You just got to finish strong. We have another banger coming your way. It is match 2 of 3. It's Championship Sunday. We'll be right back.
Ba, ba, ba.
Search and destroy. Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
Frag out. Enemy contact. Tango down.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Smoke. Get down! Sniper! Sniper eliminated.
Bomb has been planted. We're the last one. Complete the mission. Lost that round, but it's not over
But
yet.
yet.
Ready
Ready
up.
up.
Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
Smoke out! Sniper!
Enemy has dropped the bomb.
Target down!
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Smoke! Enemy down!
You've entered the bomb site. Bomb has been planted. SAM turret ready for deployment. Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired.
Frag! Smoke out.
Bomb dropped. Last man standing. Finish it.
Sniper eliminated.
Whoa!
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
I only got one bullet. Okay. No.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Smoke out! Grenade out! Headshot.
Lost the bomb. You were the last one. Complete the mission.
It's anything. It's anything.
Lost
It's
that round,
anything.
but not
It's
over yet.
anything.
Ready up.
The melee is abusing. Let's camp, let's camp.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Frag. Eliminated.
It's all up to you now.
What?
Mission.
Je l'ai même pas entendu. Oh là là.
Defeated. Don't let this happen again.
Something that I want to show you. Keep your eyes on what's happening in orange. Just going to pause it right off the get-go. We're coming off of P2, or P3, pardon me, going over to 4. The one spot you want on this map to control that space early as you're the team breaking is right down middle. And they do a really nice job of off-exit finding success with kills and then getting players up into the middle of the map. So you've got an opportunity to not just go through that place, but you also can stop members from hitting you in this direction, allowing this flood up the top and any couple of members to come in from the front to find success. And that's really well done. You see them starting to win the rotation through mid as they come off this next set of spawns, and that will turn into what will eventually be some good early time. That's something, though, you don't just do once, Stalwart, and anyone who's watching. You have to continue to put pressure through the middle of the map. Kind of like we talked about with Q9.
Okay, we'll see you next round. Okay. No. There we go. Thank you for your supporting, for your subscribing, sorry. Thank you for your support. Where is my red camo? Where's my red camo? What?
Enemy in sight.
Enemy contact. Reloading. Cover me. Contact with enemy. Smoke out.
Here we go.
Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
Smoke out.
What?
Contact with enemy.
Enemy has dropped the bomb. The enemy has the bomb.
Down.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Smoke out.
Enemy has dropped the bomb. The enemy has the bomb.
Enemy down.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Fucking joke.
Last man standing. Finish it.
Down.
The bomb has been planted.
What is he doing?
Get down, sniper. Target's in sight.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
Smoke! They're eliminated.
Bomb spotted.
Nice.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Destroy the objective.
Smoke out. Tango down.
Bomb has been planted.
Nice.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Destroy the objective.
Smoke! Enemy contact. Enemy down! Contact with enemy!
You were the last one. Complete the mission. You've entered the bomb site. The bomb has been planted.
Nice. Nice.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired.
Smoke out. Enemy contact. Tango down.
Bomb dropped.
Enemy
It's
contact.
all up to you now. Finish the mission.
Oh
Lost
shit.
that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Defend the objectives.
Enemy contact.
Sniper! Sniper eliminated! You were the last one. Complete the mission.
No!
Priority tasking failure. Return to base.
once again.
Difference maker that you could call for each of these individual hills were Stalwart, early operators finding success at P2, Elevate, better efficiency when they used operators
Absolutely.
at P3. Everything else has been about a 50-50. So, a small edge for Stalwart, but with numbers
Hey,
controlling
Raphael.
window hallways, an opportunity to get in for maybe some
Raphael,
time
what's
here
up?
on Fountain. Numbers also coming through and Skurd. Whoa, bold call, deep death machine. And if you couldn't tell by how I brought that one out, don't love the call of that. And Stalwart will be pushed back as Kendi tries to get to work with the War Machine. Susano follows with the death machine of his own.
The Death Machine, War Machine, now PJ is going to rip the Tempest. It's a really odd time to be ripping three different heavy-hitting operators, especially in the hands of Elevate. A little nervy, isn't it? Stalwart going to be able to shut that down with relative ease, and Jai's going to be sitting even happier because he still has the EMP available.
Hello? What are we doing? We just used 4 operators for Elevate to try to take players out of the corners around Fountain, and it doesn't work. And now Clove could just play his life. Equalizers just to stop Elevate from getting through Fountain, but this is what we're talking about. He may not be finding kills, but this is value because he could play a solo island mission around the old time. Stalwart now have an edge, an EMP, 2 Preds, and a couple of operators. Huge moment in this game for Stalwart to take a commanding lead.
Stalwart have every single ounce of opportunity to be able to snowball this fully. Jai pulls in the Predator missile from his Herculean spree. He's going to be able to find himself too in the information that all of Elevate, the majority anyway, also spawning over by Driveway, and that means that FDX can just flank it for free with the XM4, misses out on the secondary, but Susano is one shot.
I think Elevate will not
This is looking great
win
for
the
Stalwart
cup
as they're starting
this
to
year.
resource dump once again.
Yep, and you still have the EMP available, so
Where is the better, stronger team than them, sorry.
could be massive. 150 to 95. Stalwart are punishing the mistakes of Elevate, and now
Oh my god.
FDX gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. Backside lobby, he's found a couple with the Tempest. Read onto it.
Hey, Shadaf, what's up?
FDX is on 34. Someone put a leash on him. He's out of control.
So much value being found with the Tempest.
Oh
Among
my
other
god.
different operators being ripped here for Stalwart Esports. EMP already utilized from FDX. You still have Jai's in his back pocket going over towards the rotation towards New. Elevator still fighting at old, so which means that they're going to be late towards this rotation. And if you're looking at this from Stalwart's perspective, you actually spawn closer over by P4. Some members for Elevate do cut through the 50-50 yard line
You
of the
all
map.
in
Which means that Stalwart
Mysa?
will get those split
What's that?
spawns, but it all comes down to the 2 players that
What
are
is that?
here to hold the line to buy time for their teammates.
Yeah, Susano not able to double down means that Elevate from top patio need to.
What is that? My Myso? Ooh. No, soldier super attack off. No. Super attack. There you go. That's a famous city in India. Oh, okay. You are in Mysore. How do you call this city? Mysore? Is it a good pronunciation? The famous city in India? No. Nice.
Domination. Capture the objectives. We're capturing C. Enemy taking A.
Oh, that's stupid. Come on.
We've taken the lead. Losing C. We're capturing Alpha. Losing Bravo. Lost B. We've taken the lead. Left team. Enemy UAV spotted. Be advised. Hostile predators inbound. SAM turret ready for deployment. Objective almost almost complete. Keep it up. We lost Charlie.
Let's go, let's go.
Sam deployed.
Threat out.
We've taken the lead. Losing B. UAV online. Losing Alpha. Our SAM turret has been destroyed.
Nice.
Get ready for the next round. Capture the objectives. Enemy taking C. We're capturing A. We captured Alpha. SAM turret ready for deployment.
Target's in sight. Grenade out. Tango down.
Sentry gun ready for deployment. RAPS is ready. Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. Losing A. Enemy taking B. We've taken the lead. RAPS deployed. Captured. Lost Alpha. Hostile predator missile. SAM deployed. Friendly Raps destroyed.
No, are you kidding me? Fucking noob.
Hostile sentry gun in your AO. Enemy taking B. We're capturing Alpha. Friendly Predator missile inbound. That's Bravo. Losing Alpha. Be advised, hostile stealth chopper inbound. We've taken the lead. Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. Our SAM turret has been destroyed. We lost the C. Be advised, hostile predator missile inbound.
Tango down.
We've taken the lead. Capturing Bravo. Hostile predator missile inbound.
Ah!
Losing A. Be advised, hostile stealth chopper inbound.
Let's go, let's go.
Be advised, hostile predator missile inbound.
Got it, we got it.
Just another day. Good job.
Got it, we got it.
domination. Capture the objectives. Enemy taking B. Capture A. Enemy taking A. Enemy taking Alpha. Enemy taking Charlie. Sam turret ready for deployment. Sam deployed. Lost the lead. Losing Alpha.
Enemy contact!
Sentry gun ready to deploy. Sentry gun deployed. Lost the lead. RAPS is ready. Need backup. RAPS deployed. Sam turret ready for deployment. Enemy XS-1 Goliath incoming. Sam deployed. Enemy XS-1 Goliath is landing.
Targets in sight!
Lost that round, but it's not over yet.
23 points. My god, what kind of mates?
Capture the objectives.
Grenade out!
Enemy taking A. Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy taking Bravo. Sam turret ready for deployment. Hostile sentry gun in area. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Friendly RAPS activated. Sentry gun deployed. Heads up, enemy rafts deployed. Friendly swarm activated. Captured Alpha. Sam deployed. Enemy RAPS destroyed. Enemy RAPS destroyed.
Enemy contact!
Losing A. Hunter killer drone deployed. We're capturing C.
Target down!
UAV online. Losing Bravo.
Enemy!
Sam turret ready for deployment. Losing Alpha. We're capturing C. We lost A.
Oh, it's anything.
Lost the lead. RAPS deployed. Lost Bravo. Sam deployed.
Come on.
We're capturing Bravo. Losing Charlie.
This is not obvious to play with this kind of teammate. I didn't get a good team, you know, for this game. It's okay.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
My go.
One v3 from here on out. And Stalwart are holding hands. Nade cooked. PJ almost a world where he can slip back out and get another reset into the 1v2.
Which is the second player was holding a nade, so yeah,
Correct,
very likely. Maybe a little bit of an overchow rather than trying to get back behind the cover. The third player does activate and finds the weakened remaining player for Elevate. 2-0 lead goes Stalwart. They've shown the aggression over towards B. They showed good timing here in the middle of the map. This time, Kenny wants nothing to do with it. I mean, Jai, FDX, they're still holding it, while the rest of the team is trying to cause distress on both sides of the map. Bomb Carrier of Skirt is just waiting for the go-ahead on which looks best from his teammates.
Different setup here as Stalwart will get one of their snipers in towards mid statue to play forward.